One of the fastest ways to lose authority in a meeting is when someone interrupts you and you don't recover. Imagine this: you are mid sentence, you are finally making your point, and someone cuts you off. They keep talking, the room follows them, and just like that, you are out. Not because your point wasn't good, but because you didn't take the floor back. I'm Isabella Lushinska, Executive Presence Coach, and I help ambitious leaders around the world get promoted and be taken seriously at the next level. In this video, I'll give you 3 effective ways to deal with interruptions without sounding aggressive, awkward, or junior. If this sounds good, let's dive in. There are 3 basic ways to handle interruptions. Which one you use depends on the moment and the person who interrupts. The first is what I call the clean recovery. That's when you take the floor back immediately. When someone cuts in, you say, "Let me just finish my point," and then continue. No apology, no justification, none are necessary. And most people won't push again. Usually, they are not trying to dominate you, they're checking if you'll hold your ground under pressure. The second option is acknowledge and return. Use this when the person is senior or when you want to keep it smooth. You can say, "I hear you. Let me finish my thought, then I'll come back to that." Then continue. You're showing respect, you're managing the dynamic, and you're still in control of the floor. Third is dealing with the persistent interrupter. This is where many people start to shrink or lose their emotional balance, and that's a mistake. If someone keeps cutting in, you need to be clear. "I'd like to finish." Or even simpler, "I'm still speaking." Then pause, look at the person, then continue. By doing this calmly, you are not escalating, you are simply setting a boundary. However, when that person interrupting has more formal power than you, I'd advise a different tactic. Keep your recovery light and efficient. Say something like this: "Let me land this point quickly," then wrap it up. If they still take over, don't fight for airtime. Let it pass, then try to come back with something strategic. I have one more point on that because it affects the decision. Now you're re entering with purpose, right? It will work as long as your point is valuable and you keep it short. And if this frequent interruption is a pattern, don't try to correct the senior person directly. Instead, position yourself better in the next meeting. Make your point faster and with more precision, or find support from another senior person before the meeting. This is how you handle power without putting a target on your back. There's one more thing to consider. What I see in senior meetings is that people don't struggle with the words in moments like these. They struggle with the pressure and the emotions. They hesitate because they feel insecure or attacked. They second guess and then freeze. Or they tolerate it because they don't want to come across as difficult. Whatever the reason, in that split second, the floor is gone. So, this is the real skill you need to master: reading the room and deciding quickly whether to hold, yield, or take back the ground. And this is a very important skill because interruptions are not just bad manners, they're a part of how meetings actually work. People jump in when they're excited, when they disagree, when they think faster than they listen, or when they assume the floor is open. If you treat every interruption like an attack, you'll overreact. If you ignore them, you will get sidelined. Strong leaders do something else. They stay steady, they choose their response, and they take the floor back when it matters. So next time somebody interrupts you, watch yourself. Do you hold your ground or do you give it up? And if you give it up, notice why. Is it because you want to seem above it? Or because you don't know how to regain control with confidence? Or is there another reason? That's where your real work usually is. If you want to be taken seriously at the next level and handle moments like this without second guessing yourself, follow me here. In the next video, I'll show you something just as common that weakens your authority even when nobody interrupts you. And that thing is over explaining. I'll see you in the next video.